Hey there, today I'm going to try my first Nuzlocke of the Pokemon Pearl game. I am probably the least qualified person to do this around, so I have with me my roommate who actually knows what some of these moves do. I loved Pokemon as a kid, I still do, but I never really paid attention to more than how pretty they were and how much I loved the old movies on the VHS tapes. So, even though he's drinking right now and can't talk, I do have help behind me. So Pokemon Pearl is what I chose because it's the game that I've played the most. I played it sometime around when I was 12 for quite a while before I put it down and did more important things like, I don't know, digging up worms and stuffing my face.
Nice.
So now we're going to try to take this a little seriously, but I'm going to do it as a Nuzlocke. So if you don't know, a Nuzlocke has 3 basic rules. Firstly, you can only catch the first Pokemon that you see on a route. Secondly, you have to give that Pokemon a sweet cutesy nickname. And third, you give it that sweet cutesy nickname because when it faints, it is dead. And if it has a cute nickname, hopefully you'll feel terrible about it.
There is one other rule I forgot to mention. It is called the duplicate clause. So if the first Pokemon you catch on a route shares an evolutionary line with something you caught. So for example, in the first
Another
route,
optional rule.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm only doing the basic Nuzlocke.
No, that is a basic. So you don't catch 3 or 4 of the exact same Pokemon.
Oh, so if it is the same Pokemon, you don't grab it again.
Yeah, or an evolution. You don't grab it again, you move to the next one. So, like, the first route is only
well,
View
Caden,
for Starly.
I already recorded that.
It's okay.
Put this edited. I was wrong. There is another rule, as I've just been informed over my headset. You also don't catch more than one of the same Pokemon or its evolutions. So I'm going to be doing those 4 rules. And if Chimchar dies because he is my baby, I'm going to have issues. We're going to have problems.
We will.
I'm going to have problems on this recording. I'm going to have to step away. I'm going to have to cry a little, eat some chocolate pretzels, and I'll be right back to it.
I'll laugh for a moment that it died, but then cry because Chimchar is adorable, and I want to see you succeed.
Okay, well, I'm going to ignore you now, and we're going to go ahead and turn the audio on for the game, and we are going to start playing. Hey, so we're actually recording this audio post-recording the video because I screwed up. I had the volume of the game way too loud, so you can't hear our voices whatsoever for the most part. We did fix it. Well, not really fix it. I adjusted things because now I kind of know what I'm doing, and hopefully from the videos from now on, we won't have this issue. So Caden's still here, I'm still here, and we're just going to talk over what we played as we watch the video for ourselves. So we won't have as many jokes, it won't be our live reaction, but we will have that from now on. You might hear some dogs in the background because they decided they're going to join us on this adventure. So here we start off, and we met Professor Rowan, who has the same name as my little brother, who made a lot of jokes about that. I told him I didn't need any info because clearly I am very learned of the Pokemons. And Professor Rowan told us all kinds of things. I skipped through some of it through editing. A lot of it wasn't really important. We got to see a cute Munchlax, and then we got to pick out our character. I thought about going with a boy, but I ended up going with a girl because I'm a girl. And then we named our character. I went ahead and went with my real name instead of my username. So our character's name is going to be Colette. Oh, this is about where I realized that you can actually use lowercase letters. I really hate in games when you have to use all uppercase, especially for your name. So it always seems like other characters are screaming your name amongst other normally toned text.
I am back.
Welcome
the bugs
back.
are put away.
Okay, good. Maybe they won't squeak toys in the background this time. Oh, then we got to our rival, and I got to name him, and I didn't name him one of the pre-done names because that's lame. I tried to name him Macaroni because of his weird, funky hair. Realized I didn't have enough space to do that.
You were so close on a few names.
Yeah, there I go. I deleted it. And then I tried to go with Velveeta, and I thought I knew how to spell Velveeta, and I was so excited that I had enough letters. And see, that's how I thought you spelled it, but we looked it up, and apparently there are 2 E's after the second V. So that wasn't right either, that didn't fit. So I got frustrated, and eventually I just named him Egg. So that's our rival's name. Friend, I wouldn't call him a friend, but sure. Yep, Egg.
Ugh.
The time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventures about to unfold. Now go, leap into the world of Pokemon. And then he shrinks me.
You made a joke about some...
Yeah, I said it kind of looked like I was being Benjamin Buttoned. I was going backwards through aging.
You explained this. Was it a movie or a book?
Yeah, Benjamin Button's a movie. It might be a book too. Then we get our news report about the exploration team who tried to find the red Gyarados. Gyarados, my bad. And after, so that kind of tells us what we're trying to do in this game. We're trying to go find Gyarados eventually, aren't we? No?
No.
I thought we were.
That's just the news. It's fake news.
Oh. Well, I tried to go to bed because I don't want to go on an adventure. Nobody can control me.
They can't make an adventure.
I try to steal my bush.
You can't steal the bush.
I should say that a different way. I try to steal the tree in my bedroom, and then I check my computer. I don't get anything good out of it, which is lame.
Yeah, most games you get a potion automatically in your PC, and you don't, I believe, at all in this game, or you don't get it until much later, like once you go to the first Pokemon Center.
Oh. My mom came after me. Like, the moment I'm down the stairs, she just... You know, you can hear her little footsteps running across. And then I tried to find some breakfast because my mother's not feeding me. I found her dessert, but I couldn't take it. She never feeds you.
She expressly feeds you, and we...
Okay, well, she doesn't feed you until later, though.
Okay. Well,
don't go into the tall grass. Yeah, Shirley won't do that at all right after you tell me not to.
You only get fed once.
I did talk to that little guy in the bottom of the screen, but I skipped over it because it wasn't important.
Yeah, once we realized the audio was messed up, we started cutting out a lot of stuff. That way we didn't have to record a massive...
Yeah, we took it from about an hour down to about half an hour. So here we're running into our rival Egg, who tries to tell us that we're going to be fine if we're late, and then promptly runs right back into his house. Then we meet Princess Leia, I mean Egg's mom. Now it's time to go barge into his bedroom without asking, because he also doesn't have a door, which is super weird. Neither do we.
Yeah, no one believes in doors except into and out of the house.
Well, the fine for being late is now 10 million instead of 1 million, so I'd like to know what the interest is here.
Well, it's been, what, 20 steps? 25? Maybe?
I guess.
So
he also has a Wii. Everybody has Wiis in this world. I didn't get anything for looking at his PC either, not even juicy gossip.
The juiciest of gossip.
Find some weird pokey fan fiction.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to steal her tree as well. I looked in her fridge, she didn't have anything good.
I forgot you tried raiding their fridge.
Yeah, I did.
Unfortunately, it didn't work.
So now we're gonna go up, and our rival Egg's up here waiting for us.
Does he increase the fine again?
I don't think he says anything about the fine anymore.
I know.
Yeah, he just talks about the report that we saw on TV.
Lame.
Searching for the red Gyarados? Gyarados. I always say Gyarados, I don't know why. I can't pronounce Pokemon names right.
I mean, I could easily get wrong too.
And for some reason thinks that in a completely different lake, because this is a different lake, right?
Yeah.
That there will be another powerful Pokemon because there was one somewhere else, which doesn't make a lot of sense.
I don't know if I would say powerful. Level 50, yes. Powerful, eh.
Well, it's a legendary though, isn't it?
It is a legendary.
Okay, so step off me. Alright, so now we're eavesdropping on the professor and Lucas. And Lucas is the character I would have been if I had picked the male, right? Okay.
And she
So it would have
became
been
Dawn.
Okay, so if I had picked the male, I would see Dawn, and then he leaves his briefcase very clearly in the middle of the grass.
It was a trick. He just wanted to get you arrested. So, these nosy kids.
Why are you saying sorry? You just told us to move out of your way. Water. Which I'm only drinking because I ran out of soda and orange juice. Don't go into the tall grass. Your mom told you don't do it. Who cares? We're rebels. We're gonna go directly into the long grass. Nothing terrible could possibly happen because we went into the long grass, right? Right? Nothing will happen.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Oh god, what?
It's Starly attack!
Pokemon? In the tall grass where we were told not to go. Better open the stranger's briefcase and see if there's any Pokemon inside.
Yeah, Pokemon. Elemental Pokemon.
I already knew who I was gonna pick. I think I mentioned Chimchar in the beginning, in the
Yes.
intro already. But I went ahead and showed all of them, so we had a choice between Turtwig,
The tiny leaf Pokemon.
Chimchar,
The chimp Pokemon.
or Piplup. Which, actually, Piplup is really cute too.
Yeah.
I almost picked Piplup, but Chimchar is who I played with when I first played Pokemon
Turtwig all
as
the
a
way.
kid, so...
Turtwig is so good. Once you get a Torterra, you just can really mess some people up.
I know when I was a kid, when I played, I think I played Pokemon Red. I think that's the one I had. I always picked the fire type because I thought, well, they're red and they're fire, so obviously they're going to be the most powerful one. Of course, that didn't matter.
No. That's expressly not.
And actually, in this game, I don't know about that one, but I know this one, the first gym you come across is a rock gym, so fire type is the most disadvantaged type you could have picked.
Yeah. Fire usually is the most, hindered early game, but late game it's really powerful. Usually the grass is your best option for the most part, because it usually will cover up to 3 gyms worth, where you're either you have type advantage or you're not
at
weak.
a disadvantage, yeah.
And then Piplup, the water type, usually you get 1 or 2 gyms. Fire, you usually won't have an advantage until gym 4 or 5. It takes a while to build up, but once you're there, you're pretty good. Though you have the benefit of picking a fire type who becomes fire fighting, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Here, Egg trash talks us a little bit. Lucas comes back for the briefcase only to find, oh hey, there's 2 Pokemon missing out of this briefcase. Talks about the professor's gonna freak out. Did you guys use the... No. Nope. What Pokemon?
never saw Pokemon before.
I still think it's strange that he didn't immediately say, here, give us back those Pokemon that you just took.
Well, I mean,
even if we just borrowed them. Well, he just said it. He just said you use the Pokemon.
Stop looking.
So we're gonna catch up to him now and talk a little bit. Lucas is ratting us out. So the professor's going to come inspect us and our he kind of flew across there.
I will look
Heard from
into your
Lucas.
soul.
Okay, Caden.
It's true. That's how. Oh, Chimchar.
Let me see my own Pokemon, please. That's how it is. You're a bunch of little shits.
I also picked Turtwig because turtle. Better than monkey.
I do like turtle. But the last time I wanted to get a turtle, we ended up getting a dog instead, so...
So, are you saying we need to try for a turtle again?
Yes.
And maybe we'll get a monkey or a penguin.
Okay, so I don't think I mentioned it yet. Clearly, I'm putting the sprites of the Pokemon in my party at the bottom of the screen just to keep easy track of who I have in my party and who I'm switching out, because I think later on, in later episodes, I do switch a couple Pokemon out and put some of the PC for the type advantage gained for the
Yes.
gym. Oh, now I'm going to tell my mom, though.
You're gonna get food.
That's right, I get dinner now, don't I? No, that's later.
I thought it was now.
I have to go talk to Professor Rowan first, and then when I come back, I get to get dinner. Don't I?
Yes. That sounds right. Either way, you only get fed once per grand adventure.
Yeah.
So.
I believe my mom here just tells me to go see the professor and explain myself before she whoops me.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that's exactly what she's doing.
Yeah. Oh, and she gives me running shoes. That's right. I get the running shoes here.
That's so good.
which I keep forgetting to use from this point on.
You really did. I need to just hold the button down for you, just like hold it while you move around. Just like, no, you're always running now, forever.
I actually went and talked over to that guy at the bottom of the screen again for some reason, and I cut that out too because he just said the same thing. I went and talked to this lady. I guess I left that in. I don't know why I left that one and not the other one.
It was super pertinent information, clearly.
I'm just doing a little exploring at this point, talking to the people of the town, standing here in the doorway for a really long time, I guess. There we go. So I'm going to talk to him. He tells me, went on an adventure with this Pokemon a long time ago. It was only to the next town. Well, we're not about that. We're going to go everywhere.
We're going to solve the world problems of the Sinnoh region. I'm
a good kid, so I'm gonna go do what my mom told me. And now we are approaching our first route, so we have our first chance to catch a new Pokemon. That's right, we don't have Pokeballs yet. Yeah. So
Nuzlocke doesn't start until you have Pokeballs, because you can't physically catch those.
So this is our first actual battle with Chimchar that wasn't written into the story. We make pretty quick work of Bidoof.
You just never fight a Pokemon ever.
Bidoof. Which one do you say?
I say Bidoof. Because it looks like Bidoofus. So it's Bidoof.
I always said Bidoof, but I think you're probably the right one here.
I don't know. Either way works.
So what Caden was saying is, though we're doing the Nuzlocke and I can only catch the first Pokemon I found on a route, the Nuzlocke has not officially started at this point because I don't have Pokeballs, so I can't catch a Pokemon that I find. So once I actually have Pokeballs, which I actually go buy some, and then Lucas gives me some more.
Yeah. It's funny that normally people don't think to buy any until they're given it, but you can start the Nuzlocke earlier if you want to die faster, but like...
I'm not going to kill anyone.
Yes. Or ever. One of the two.
Trainer tips. Don't be shy. Talk to anyone and everyone you happen to see. By talking to people, you'll get invaluable information and advice.
Or you can get a potion.
And then I struggled trying to talk to this guy, so I cut some of the battles out. But I ran into like 4 different Bidoofs trying to talk to the guy at the top of this tall grass.
And it was because you kept thinking you were battling him.
Yeah, I thought I was battling him.
You just kept throwing out wild Bidoofs. You're like,
because
no.
I kept hitting Bidoofs at the grass spot right next to him. So I thought I was actually battling. Ooh, we leveled up here. That's why I left this one in.
Level 6.
We got to level 6. I think we got Ember here.
No.
No?
No. No.
When do we get Ember?
I think it was level 8, but that seems late.
So this guy told me about hit points, which I already knew about, but hit points
7.
or HP or the amount of health Pokemon has, so he gave me a potion to heal them with, which is going to be something that's pretty invaluable to me right now since I'm trying not to have my Pokemon faint. Anytime they faint, they are again dead, so we don't want that to happen. Oh, we've run into Lucas now. So he's going to walk me all the way to the faraway lab. Thank goodness he did, because I never would have gotten there by myself. Ha, see? See the joke I did there? It's right here.
Oh my god, you're a mess.
Egg yells thud in my face again.
Thud!
Why are we singing thud?
Because
it's you, Colette. I don't like Egg. I don't like our rival in this game.
Why? He is the least...
He's annoying.
He's the least mean.
But he's annoying.
He is annoying.
I'd rather have a mean rival than one that's just irritating.
No.
He's the Pokemon. He is the Instinct, Pokemon Go Instinct team of rivals. We're both Instinct though, so.
I'm not.
Aren't you?
No, I'm Mystic because blue, and because
So I just made fun of myself, not both of us. Well, anyway, scratch that. Instinct is best group. What?
I'm Instinct.
Yeah, Hannah behind me, my other roommate, she's Instinct, so you're outnumbered.
Okay, but who has stronger and more Pokemon? This guy.
Okay, well, who has a life? Not you. So
Not
anyway,
this guy, yeah.
Now we're gonna finally name our Chimchar. So that was one of the rules. You have to give a nickname to all of them. So I named him Apollo, because he's a monkey.
I try to get you to do the chosen one. That way you could put in the meme
Well,
if he ever dies.
This isn't the Matrix.
What? Star Wars.
Or any.
No.
Pretty much any and every
Yeah, but no one
story
cares
like
about,
that.
No one cares about the Matrix in regards to your memes.
I think you just
What
gained a lot of internet hate, Caden.
What memes do you know from there?
The Matrix has memes. The Matrix has the meme, the blue pill, red pill meme.
That's the only thing I can think of, and that doesn't
And then
apply.
there's the one where he just leans back and has the bullets going over him. That's a GIF meme.
I haven't seen that one then.
Okay, well you're meme uneducated,
I
so.
am. But I'm aware of the chosen one from Star Wars, and I try to get you to do that here.
I don't know, that's kind of long.
Yeah, but like...
Plus, Apollo is a stroke of genius.
But if your Chimchar ever would have died, you could scream you were the chosen one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the joke I was trying to get you to do, but I do appreciate the Greek mythological reference.
Apparently, I have a hard time with names. So I sat here with this name for a while before I actually decided on it.
And how to spell
Then
it.
we talked to the professor some more. The professor does a lot of talking. Every time you see the professor, even before the game starts, it just on and on and on. So our friend, Egg, already told him what happened at the lake. And we battled very well, despite it being our first time. We were virgin Pokemon trainers.
Well,
But
you
we
did
did
do a battle.
So good. And our bond is so strong with our Pokemon that he just gives us the Pokemon, which would never happen in real life. But, of course, there wouldn't be Pokemon in real life either.
Oh my god, you pet this dog twice?
Oh,
I will
what
give
Lucas
you
says here, boy, I'm glad you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, well, I don't even want to think about it. Well, then you would just take them away then, right? Like, what is he
No.
implying? It's just kind of weird. Him! Let's move to the main topic. That's really weird.
Back on the rival conversation, if I remember correctly, in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, I don't remember the guy's name. He looks super edgy, and I think he becomes your rival because he steals the Pokemon. Like, breaks into the lab, steals the Pokemon. And you, instead of hunting to get it back, you're just like, keep beating him and like not reporting it to any kind of authority.
That's weird.
It is weird. And you end up saving
Oh,
the
here.
world.
Here's where I kept telling Professor Rowan that I wasn't going to record the
No Pokedex.
Sinnoh Pokedex for him.
No one cares about the
Nope.
Pokedex.
I'm not gonna do it.
Like,
Let me ask you again, Colette. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record all? Nope.
no. We're done.
I can stand here for long hours. Let me ask you again, Colette. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you record all? Oh, fine.
And you
Good
were,
answer.
You were gonna do it one more time just to be
I
annoying.
was, but I messed up.
Yeah.
Rule of 3, guys. You gotta... Comedic rule of 3. Pokédex is a very high-tech device that I'm giving to this complete stranger who stole my Pokemon. I will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. You're asking a lot of a complete stranger. And child. I've got the same kind of Pokédex as you, so why do you need me? When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? Not in danger anytime I walked in tall grass.
I mean, it was a small bird. Were you really in danger?
Apparently we were. I mean, Mom warned me, and I wanted to be a good kid, but Egg was a bad influence, and I couldn't not follow him.
So instead, you continue going on the adventure instead of staying home with your mom.
I don't have a choice.
No, you have a choice.
I have to find a tree that I can steal. There will be one day. In somebody's house, there will be an unbolted down tree.
Did I tell you about how you can go underground and like build your own like secret base?
No. We're gonna do that later. But right now, Lucas is gonna show me where we heal our Pokemon here at the Pokemon Center with the... He says it's a red roof, but I say it's orange. And then...
I mean, you're not wrong.
Then he shows us the Pokemart where we can buy our Pokeballs and potions. He says that we're a rookie trainer, so we can't buy very much, but I don't know what it excludes. I don't think it shows you what you can't buy. It just adds more as you get more powerful.
Like Great Balls, Ultra Balls, and like Hyper Potions. Like
Yeah,
those kind of
so those things just won't pop up as available to us in the shop. Then he tells us, hey, you should probably go let your family know that you're going to be traveling. But first, go ahead and heal your Pokemon. And then you should go see... Don't take pictures of me, Caden. Okay. And then you need to go see... Oh, you're taking pictures of yourself.
Yes.
Is it selfie time?
Yes.
You're sending them to
Yes.
Bay?
I mean, I'm not going to use that term because I actually hate that term a lot. But
Okay.
that's just a me thing.
I used to, then I said it ironically, and then eventually, after saying it ironically for too long, I became one of them. So I got a bunch of Pokeballs, and, well, I spent all my money here. I considered not spending all of it, but I just ended up spending all of it on Pokeballs and potions anyway.
Which, thankfully, there's a lot of items you get you don't need and can sell. Like, you're never going to be able to use a revive with a Nuzlocke, so you can just sell it.
Yeah. So we can't use revives because when they faint, they are dead. So you use a revive when they're fainted to bring them back. If Hannah can stop her hiccuping behind me.
No.
That was a loud
Okay,
no.
so we healed our Pokemans. I should have gone up the escalators. I haven't gone up and down at all. I'm gonna
There's
have to...
no point in it.
Yeah, but
We
exploring.
we don't have access to the thing that lets us do that. First encounter!
Here we are. So this is our official first Pokemon we found on this route because we now have Pokeballs and we are able to catch them. So the Nuzlocke has officially started.
Yeah.
Yay!
Sparkles.
Confetti.
Yeah.
Colette, put confetti in here later.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trick.
So I almost murdered the Bidoof right away because I got a critical hit. I panicked a little. But we're okay. We're going to go over to our Pokeballs and we're going to throw one and try to catch him.
We're gonna panic a lot in this playthrough, just because it's a Nuzlocke, and there's consequences.
Yeah. And we got him. So here's our
Her.
first official... Well, her, yeah. I caught a lot of female Pokemon. But Apollo's, yeah, sure, our starter Pokemon, but this is the first Pokemon we've actually caught ourselves.
The plum
So
mouse.
now we have to give a nickname to
It's a
our
mouse.
Bidoof.
I always thought it was like a beaver.
And I named him Bon Bon because he has like these little bonbon shaped lumps on his tail and like around his face.
The
Yeah, you can
fluff.
see it on his sprite there. He's sort of got these little fluffy round lumps which look like little bonbons or like truffles or something to me.
The lovely lady lumps. No. Okay. Thought you'd laugh at that.
Nope.
Dang.
I liked it.
Thank you.
Don't encourage him, Hannah. So now we're gonna go back to the lake, and we're going back up here because the lake is considered another route, so we can get another Pokemon up here. I believe we do run into a... We did run into a... Yeah, okay, there he is. We ran into a Bidoof here. Took it down pretty easy. I think it only took 2 hits, but
Something like that.
yeah, even though I ran into a couple of Bidoofs around this area trying to find a different Pokemon, I kept this fight in because we level up. Apollo makes it up to level 7, which means we get Ember, so we finally have a fire type. I almost said fighting. We
Yes.
have
Fighting type Ember.
yes, we finally get a fire type move, which is pretty exciting. So we have our type advantage move, and Ember's awesome. So I edited out a couple battles there, which is why it gets a little choppy. But finally we find Starly,
Starly.
and I love birds in general, which is probably why my username is Owlgriffin, is birds.
It's birds.
If
Yeah.
the cat could stop loudly eating behind me. Can you... Thank you.
Just
Not
chuck,
now.
Just chucking. So this is where you had to make a decision. You used Scratch, but it did about half, and we weren't sure if... Like, he did growl, so chances are we could have done it. But if we got a straight crit, it would be dead and
Yeah,
failed
so
the
we didn't
round.
want to use Scratch again because that could have straight up killed him. So even though he was pretty well into the green, I went ahead and threw a Pokeball. Because if I hadn't caught this Starly, if I had killed the Starly, I would have technically failed this route. Well, not technically, I would have failed this route. Because if you do not succeed in catching the first Pokemon you see, with the exception of the duplicate claws, because we already have Bon Bon, we don't count the other Bidoofs. But here we are, we caught him. So I actually got lucky there, and even though it was only halfway, I managed to catch this Starly.
Early game, you can usually catch a little easier, just up until certain Pokemon get a little ridiculous.
Like what?
I don't know. Like, big, scary.
You're supposed to be like the Pokemon guest expert.
Yeah, but I don't want spoilers.
Oh, okay. Well, we named, so I
Some
named...
Pokemon suck.
Can I talk? Kratos? Caden? Anybody? We named Starly Pancakes after one of my budgies. And I think it suits him. Her. I don't know. I don't know genders ever of my Pokemon. I just call them him and her equally.
No, you
Switch it
don't.
out.
It's always him.
I do say him a lot, but I just said her for this one. Probably because I named it after my female budgie.
And then the only other thing you do of importance is going back to your mom's to let her know you're officially going on the grand adventure.
Yeah, so since we're not a piece of shit, we go ahead and come back unlike... Why are you giving me that look?
None.
We come back unlike Egg, who didn't even bother coming back to talk to his mom.
We haven't learned that yet, but we're about to in like 3 seconds.
Well, spoilers.
Spoilers for 2 seconds from now.
Yeah, spoilers from a few moments from right this second. What's up, Colette? Up with the cool kids. Our mom tries to get down and chill
Jiggy.
with us. Down jiggy with it. Your mom's got your back. Oh my god, where? That's why I don't have a spine. Okay. Anyway. You're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I'm just joking, dear. Oh, I cut out some of the things she said. She just kind of talked about how great it was that I got to go and how sad and lonely, but okay she would be all by her sad, lonesome self inside. She just guilt tripped me for like a good 5 minutes. When you're exposed to new things and experience new I'm just going out with Pokemon, Mom. What do you think I'm doing?
We're gonna go save the world.
Okay, but...
You don't
Princess Leia's here. Shut up, shut up. Excuse me, is my little egg here? Well, man, that sounds like a personal problem. I can't help you.
Well, too bad you're gonna help her.
Oh, he's not. Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? Well, you could mail him the parcel you're about to hand me.
To what mail address?
I don't know.
He's
Dumb
traveling.
son who doesn't come home and talk to his mother before running off on an adventure across the world. It's not my problem.
He's traveling. You'd have to send it
Not
to...
to worry, Colette will deliver this. I hate that.
Yeah.
It's the most realistic mom thing in this whole thing. That she's just, yeah, here, I'll volunteer my child to do this thing for you. She's totally okay with it when you're standing right there. Okay, so now we have, anyway, now that I'm done ranting, we have the parcel. And now we've got to go search out Egg.
Yeah.
And she just said he's going to be in Jubilife.
Yeah. Go
So-
to Jubilife.
Now we're in Jubilife. That was totally
We're not
not
there yet,
my
but-
parrot yelling in the background. It was Pancakes, who we're now inspecting because we realized Pancakes was holding something and we wanted to see what it was. It ended up being a berry.
I believe it was a Yacha berry.
Yachi berry, yep. So Yachi berry, we took it away from Pancakes to see what it did. What it does is it reduces damage from ice type attacks.
Super effective.
Super effective, yeah. Pancakes, because Pancakes is a flying type, ice type is super effective against Pancakes, so it's good to help her out here.
That way, if anytime soon we encounter an ice type, I don't believe we do, but on the off chance we do,
Yeah.
we
Well,
can
so we
survive
gave it back to her just in case.
until we get some cool items.
And that's all we did for this run through. We will see you guys next time in Jubilife City when we return the parcel to Egg and catch a couple more Pokemon to start off our party with.
Yeah, we need a full party really fast.
Well, we'll be there soon. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.